You're not gonna believe this. I gotta talk about this. I've taken they're making me take a science class, as they do. And as an example, the professor had up on the board a question. It was like, do cell phones cause brain tumors? Right? Right? Classic. Gotta love it. Now, before I give you the actual answer, do you want to guess what the answer is? Do you want to guess? I'll let you guess. I'll give you a few seconds. Think about it. Say it out loud. So we're in the class, and the professor's like, "Yeah, what do you guys think?" And of course, I get called on. Of course, right? And I'm like, and I made the point of, well, most people are right-handed, so most people use their cell phone on the right side of their head, right? So if the radiation from cell phones caused brain tumors, that means there should be an epidemic of people who have brain tumors only on the right side of their head, because like 98% of people are right-handed, right? That would make sense. But that's not true. So I think it stands to reason the radiation from cell phones don't cause brain tumors. So of course, everybody who wants to be cool, they got to chime in, right? Because the cool thing, right? You're only a cool millennial if you're against technology, right? That's the cool thing to do, right? That's, that's the new thing. Is for years, it was only the old people. It was only the old people who'd be like, "Oh, this technology is ruining society," right? It was only old people doing that. But now the young people are coming on it too, because they want to look like, "Oh, look at me. I'm so intellectual. I'm gonna put on my jacket. Look at me. I wear science jackets and because I'm so smart. I'm not like the other people my age. I'm so smart. Look at me." That's how they want to behave, right? So all the pseudo-intellectual millennials in the class are like, "It causes cancer. We're all gonna die," right? Like everybody's freaking the hell out. Like one kid was like, "No, they put someone like in like a machine to scan your brain and gave them a cell phone and their head started lighting up." Well, of course their head starts lighting up. They're in a machine that's supposed to measure like waves, and you got radio waves coming to your head. But that doesn't mean it's going to give you a brain tumor, right? Right? Or then even the professor was like, there was this one case where this woman kept putting her phone in her bra and then she got breast cancer. It's like how many? I'm actually gonna look it up. How many women get, like, what's the statistics on that? Because that is one case and it could be complete coincidence. I'm looking that up. 1 in 8. 1 out of every 8 women will get breast cancer. That's 12%, right? If these numbers on the screen are correct. 1 in 8. That's according to cancer.org, okay? They would know, okay? So, maybe, just maybe, the person that you chose to study about cell phones and breast cancer, maybe she was going to get it anyway. Maybe she was already at risk, right? But people who want to be afraid of technology and want to look like they're cool and smarter than everyone else, right? They just find things to point at, right? And this is what bothers me. This is what really drives me up a fucking wall. Is people who are afraid of technology. Like there is this fantastic Twitter account. I'll link them down below. They're amazing. It's called the Pessimist Archive. It's this guy or this group, I have no idea, but they find old newspaper articles from like the 1900s about people writing articles against like the radio and cars and bicycles. They're against all these things, like microwaves, like, washer and dryer, they were against all these things because they were new. Look at this. Here's one. This telephone has too many shortcomings to be seriously considered as a means of communication. The device is inherently of no value to us. That was from like the early 1900s. That was like when the telephone first came out. That's what people said about it. The telephone this device inherently has no value, right? This is fucking great. I love this account. Look at this. 1939. Modern children prefer radio to cops and robbers. Uh-oh. Let's read this one. Instead of playing cops and robbers and other kid games in their spare time, youngsters of today are painting. What does that say? Oh, planting. I thought it said painting. Youngsters of today are planting themselves beside a radio. Oh no, we can't have this, right? Survey showed 11-year-old children spend about 1/2 as much time listening to the radio each week as they spend in school. Oh no. What is the radio going to do to our children? Oh, here's one. Horse versus automobile. Before you discard your horse and buy an auto, think about the cost, right? You don't want to buy an auto. You want a horse. 1915. This is great. This is great. Oh, this is the best. I'm recording this a few days after the 10th anniversary of the iPhone announcement. So the iPhone was announced about 10 years ago. And there's that great clip of the Microsoft guy saying, like, it's completely useless. It's way too expensive. It doesn't have a keyboard. It's a piece of garbage. Like, he's just like, he doesn't say it's a piece of garbage, but he says there's no keyboard, so it's bad for business. Like, it's way too expensive, right? Oh, I love it. I just love it. And at one point, there's that quote from Steve Ballmer, I think, Microsoft guy, right? The guy said, there's no way that the iPhone would gain any significant market share whatsoever. That was in 2007. Isn't that great? Oh, I just love it. I love it. I love this tweet from the Pessimist Archive. When it's an idea, they say it won't work. And then when it works, they say it's not going to catch on. And then when it catches on, it's a fad. It's just a fad. And then when they realize it's not a fad and it's here to stay, it's an addiction. What is happening to our children? What's happening to society, right? They even have a podcast where they talk about different technology. And the first episode was about the Walkman. And it's people bitching about the Walkman. People just have things in their ears now. 1979. People have things in their ears now. Nobody's going to talk to each other anymore. In 10 years, nobody will know how to communicate. It's just the end of society, right? Everybody's freaking the hell out about technology. It's all going to kill us. Oh my God. I eat this stuff up because people are so stupid that they don't see that this is cyclical. So, to bring it back to my point, I'm going to the Wikipedia article. I'm not even going to the Wikipedia article on cell phones. I'm going to the Wikipedia article on brain tumors. Here we go. Causes. Boom. Although studies have not shown any link between cell phone or mobile phone radiation and the occurrence of brain tumors, the World Health Organization has classified mobile phone radiation into Group 2B, possibly carcinogenic. So there's no study that has a link between cell phone radiation and brain tumors. Boom. There you fucking go. The only other thing it says here is that some of the studies were done back when cell phones were still really new, and that they had the old 2G technology, and there was some kind of slight increase for a type of brain cancer among heavy users. But now, since 3G, 3G uses 1% of the energy emitted by 2G. So it's probably not even a problem anymore. And of course, that's only 3G. We're on 4G now. I don't think there's anything to worry about. I think this is just people who freak out about new technology and get scared of it, and then just try to find anything to back up what they have chosen to believe based on nothing. And then they act like their opinion is from the science when really they made up their opinion about something new. And then they made science fit their opinion. I just don't understand people who are against technology and who are scared of it. I don't understand it. Like, I'm not saying every piece of technology is good. Look at the atomic bomb. But I'm just saying, like, people are just, anything new and different scares people, and then they freak out and say it's ruining society. You guys have to calm down. You gotta fucking relax. And I don't understand the kids. I don't understand the kid, that's supposed to be the old person thing, is to yell about, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be old man yells at cloud, right? That's the joke, right? Why are kids I'm so sick of millennials who are like, we're the worst generation, like, we're just on our phones all the time. It's like, Hello, like, look at the progress gay rights has made. Like, what are you talking about? People want to be different. That's what it is. People want to think that they're different or better than other people. So they'll start like bash. I'm different from other millennials. Everyone else my age. They don't get it. But I'm smart. Fuck off. It's just I fucking hate those people. They just act so arrogant. They act like they're better than everyone else. It's like, you know what? You're not. You're so not. People just want to be afraid of things. People just want to be afraid. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Anyway, that's enough. That's my rant. That's my rant for the day. That went on way too long, but there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep tuning in. I told you this channel is just going to be me yelling about stuff that bothers me. And I'm keeping my promise. Keeping my promise.